Welcome to Cycling Plus Bike of the Year 2016. Today we're going to be looking at bikes in the £2,000 to £2,750 price point. That's up to around $3,800, $3,900 US. I've got Warren Rossiter, the Senior Technical Editor on Cycling Plus. He's been part of the team that's been testing these bikes and many, many more, alongside Matthew Allen and Robin Wilmot. Warren, can you tell us the top three?
From France, we've got the Lapierre Xelius. We've got a reappearance from last year's winner, the BMC GF01. And then finally, from Italy, the Wilier GTR SL.
So let's start with last year's winner, the BMC GF01. I'm still riding the winning bike from last year. I haven't really got bored of it. We haven't, it's in the top three.
Oh yeah, it's still an absolutely stunning bike. You know, it's a bike BMC developed purely for racing over the cobbles. Obviously this is the disc version. It manages to blend really, really brilliant handling with great comfort levels. You know, everything about it it still retains everything we look for in a bike.
It's incredibly versatile as well. I mean, I have made a bit of a change to last year's. I put deeper carbon wheels on it, and it goes from being a really comfortable machine to a machine that you think, hey, you know what, this is what BMC's, you know, the traditional feel of a BMC. It's quite stiff, it feels quite racy, it feels more, you know, point to point. You can change the character quite quickly on it, can't you?
It's one of those great all-rounders, you know. It's a bike that's capable of being raced, it's light enough to do so, it's more than comfortable to, you know, spending multiple hours out in the saddle. And, you know, there's clearance on that frame to get some nice big tyres on there, so even if you wanted to, you know, the occasional sort of trip off-road down a towpath or a byway or whatever, it'll handle that too.
Yeah, it's not quite a gravel bike, but it can sort of...
It's very versatile.
How about the Lapierre then? You know, that's actually, you know, possibly a bit of a surprise to people that Lapierre is in there.
Yeah, you know, Lapierre have got a really clever bunch of engineers working on their bikes, and they're not afraid to sort of push things out there and make things a little bit different. You know, if you look at like their cobbles bike, the Pulsium, you know, that's got an elastomer interrupted top tube to gain a little bit of comfort. And the Xelius, when you look at the frame, it's so sort of mad looking, you know. It's got this kind of triple triangle thing going on, you know, sort of a little bit vintage GT about it. Although it's got these great style elements to it, it's all there for a reason. And it mixes, you know, lightness you'd expect from a race bike with a decent level of comfort, and it's all wrapped up in this quite aggressive, but a bike that's bags of fun.
And then Wilier with the GTR. I mean, again, it's kind of not necessarily a return to form, but it's really good to see a brand like Wilier stepping up a bit. And
the original GTR, or Gran Turismo Racing as it was then called, they kind of purported it to be a Gran Fondo bike, but essentially it was just another race bike. Not a bad thing, you know, Wilier race bikes are great. But this new GTR, they've got lots of different iterations of it. You can get it in endurance geometry, you can get it in race geometry.
So what geometry have we?
This is the SL with the race geometry. It's not super aggressive. It still enables you to get a nice comfortable position and be able to ride it, you know, ride it for long hours in the saddle and get out there and, you know, and really push yourself. You know, what Wilier have done is they've got a bike that's undeniably, you know, quite a beautiful thing to look at, and they've managed to mix into that really great handling, really nice ride quality, and good level of equipment for the money as well.
So that's our top three. If you want to find out which one wins, then make sure you don't miss our winners video, which is going to be on BikeRadar very soon.